So boys and girls, it's Friday the 28th of June, I'm your host Thomas Adams and this is the Game Zone News Recap. Our top story of the day should make all of you guys and girls mega happy because if you love The Walking Dead and you're still waiting for Season 2, well there's a little bit of downtime where you can play the new DLC titled The Walking Dead 400 Days. Now the story of The Walking Dead 400 Days is 5 different characters who are brand new and they will all have intertwining storylines and you can play them at any point, so you can play the man before the girl and so forth and so forth. Now something that is quite interesting about these is that the choices you made within Season 1 will affect some story elements within this DLC. As for the footage in the background, it is taken from the special interview and I'd strongly recommend that any fans of the games please go ahead and check out the link below, because guess what, you're going to learn tons of things as well as learn a few things about Season 2. Up next we've got Double Fine breaking more records as they show everyone that gamers really like the idea of helping fund and pretty much choosing which games get made when they come up on Kickstarter. A lot of gamers around the world would know that Double Fine came with their first Kickstarter for the Double Fine adventure game, which of course was only asking for $400,000 and ended up getting over $3 million. So with that game happily currently still in development, Double Fine have been working on a few other projects as well, and the latest is called Massive Chalice, and yet again they only asked for, this time, $725,000, but they actually received over $1.2 million, so that's awesome news for them. They've got tons of money now to go ahead and create some awesome adventure games that we are just dying to see. With the XCOM franchise officially coming back to everyone around the world, it's time they released a new trailer for their upcoming third-person squad-based game titled The Bureau XCOM Declassified. So as we all know, the top-down RTS squad-based game recently released and was totally awesome and received high marks even by us. And 2K Games are at it again with the next version of XCOM dubbed to be released on all major consoles for August 20th this year. I am personally not too sure about this title because XCOM, it just really works as a top-down RTS squad-based game, and this is a third-person squad-based game, and those controls on the console just look a bit too confusing and really would suit a PC, but hey, only time will tell how well this game will do. Our last story of the day is great news for fellow skin lovers for League of Legends, because Riot have previewed their next ultimate skin, with the first of course being Pulsefire Israel. Despite this skin looking really awesome, I still don't quite understand why they did it for Udyr, because yet again he's not the most popular pick and he is quite hard to play, so that basically means we're going to have a bunch of junglers with this skin and they're just going to have no idea what they're doing, and yeah. When you have a third wheel, it just doesn't work quite well. So the skin, it took over 9 months of Riot's hard work to actually create and make, and it should cost us 1,950 RP for the first 4 days after release, and then it will go to its default of 3,250 RP. So at the end of the day, lovely skin, but I'm pretty unsure about why they chose that champion. Remember that you can check out the latest news on www.gamezone.com. I have been your host Thomas Adams and this has been the News Recap.